Hi, this is Kelly Peterson with Sussex County Beach Living. And today we're at Memorial Park and I am really excited about this small business. She is doing a community outreach, which is, I think, wonderful after the difficult year we've had where people have felt more isolated, people maybe have lost their jobs or lost a loved one or someone is sick. And so something has really been good that's come out of this. It's called Lasagna Love, and it's a community outreach that's actually national. And I have Jennifer here today that's going to tell us about it. She is our community outreach person in Delaware. And so Jennifer, I can't wait for you to tell us a little bit about Lasagna Love.
Jennifer Jarman, and I'm the regional leader for Lasagna Love in Delaware. What started out in San Diego from Rihanna and Men as just feeding her neighbors from COVID-19 is now a national organization. We're in all 50 states and we have over 20,000 volunteers nationwide. In Delaware, we have about 150 volunteers and weekly feed around 20 to 40 families. Lasagna Love is for anybody. It's not just for people with COVID, even though we started out that way. That's not just what we are now.
Yeah, so tell us about some of the people that maybe you've helped. So it's not just people that have had COVID, it's maybe people that have felt isolated. Like, can you give me some examples of people that you've helped in the area?
So now what we're finding is we are feeding, we're non-judgmental for one thing. We're not asking why you're requesting lasagna, because you can request a lasagna for any reason. Some of the people that we're reaching out to are veterans. We're reaching out to the homeless in Delaware. On Friday, we have an event where we're feeding 150 homeless people in Georgetown through the Shepherd's House, which, if you don't know about the Shepherd's House, I strongly suggest that you do check them out online. It's an amazing nonprofit run by Jim Martin.
Oh, that's awesome.
He takes care of about 700 homeless Delawareans every week and feeds them.
Wow,
and
have to look into that.
Definitely.
That sounds wonderful. But it's also for like somebody at home, like you were saying, a family that's been stressed because their kids are home with COVID. And
absolutely.
Yes.
It's for that mom or dad that's been working from home because of COVID, and they're also homeschooling their children. So that stress level is really high. There's no time to cook a meal.
Yes.
Sign up for Lasagna Love. You'll have someone in your own community. They'll text you back. They'll say, when can we deliver this home-cooked meal for you? And it's contactless. All of our volunteers are FDA and CDC guideline trained. They will drop off a contactless meal to your front door. It'll be hot, ready to eat, or you can prefer to bake it yourself, so it'll just be put together for you.
Okay, that's awesome. But it's also, maybe I was thinking of people that are isolated and maybe an older person that's alone. Can they even get to know them a little, or?
Absolutely.
Yes.
I do have lasagna chefs that have various recipients that reach out to them on a weekly basis. I have lasagna chefs that have become companions to some of our older recipients. I have,
see, and I think that really will help people that are feeling isolated, which I think I've been hearing a lot of that too, just during this time. And we're hoping that spring and summer are going to get better, but right now I think that's awesome that you can help people feel less isolated by just meeting somebody new and getting a meal from them. So,
some of our feedback has shown that, especially with the elderly community, how appreciative they have been just to receive a meal and have some contact, as it's the only contact that they've had throughout this.
Yes, wonderful. So now, how can people like me and other people get involved to help you in this outreach that I think is so wonderful?
Go to our website. It's www.lasagnalove.org.
Okay.
And you're going to go to the volunteer tab.
Okay.
Click on it, fill in your information. You'll get an email asking you to confirm.
Okay.
And once you confirm, it'll take about 3 weeks for you to get matched.
Okay.
And then you'll be matched.
Awesome.
doing it by hand, coordinating all of this, to now doing it on a computer. The algorithm matches volunteers with people in their community within the mileage radius that you choose to drive each time you're going to deliver. So I just go in and I double check to make sure that you're within the range you want to drive.
Yes.
I double check that there's no allergies on the
Right.
person's form that they're submitting, and then I approve that match each week.
Okay, great. Well, I think this is a wonderful thing. So I hope if you are interested in helping with Lasagna Love, you can comment below, or you can contact me, private message, or go to lasagnalove.org.
Exactly.
All right. Well, I hope we will see people trying to help others after this difficult year that we've all gone through. This would be a great way to be an outreach to so many people here in Delaware. So thank you so much. Again, Kelly Peterson with Sussex County Beach Living.